Hello, this is Dan Sermon with Keller Williams Realty. It's the week ending Sunday, December 4th. I'm actually recording this on Monday morning, December 5th. I want to just allude to a post that I put up on social media last week. And I think it's quite appropriate this time of the year with the holidays, the end of the year in real estate, getting ready for the next year. And it's those two words, don't quit. And I just want to recite this poem that I was handed to well over 30 years ago. Actually 30 years ago, 1986. I remember it vividly. And I've always stood by this poem. I must read it at least 2 or 3 times a year. When things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when the funds are low and the debts are high, and you want to smile, but you have to sigh. When care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit. Life is queer with its twists and turns, as every one of us sometimes learns. And many a failure turns about when he might have or she might have won had he or she stuck it out. Don't give up. Though the pace seems slow, you may succeed with another blow. Often the goal is nearer than it seems to a faint and faltering man or woman. Often the struggler has given up when he might have captured the victor's cup. And he learned too late, or she, when the night slipped down, how close he or she was to the golden crown. Success is failure turned inside out, the silver tint of the clouds of doubt. And you never can tell how close you are. It may be near when it seems so far. So stick to the fight when your heart is hit. It's when things seem worse that you must not quit. And on that note, last week, this is my 30 on 30 meeting that I have with myself, but I'm also broadcasting out to you, hopefully to inspire a few agents out there, whether it's 100 agents or maybe just one agent, not to quit. Because like I said before, we're in that holiday season where, we have so much going on with family, personal, business. And, my 30 for 30 meeting this past week, well, I completed my 4th bold, and usually it's that 7th and last session that is really the one that mentally drains me. But you know what? When it mentally drains you, that means I got something out of it. And I did have a lot of takeaways this time, because with it being my 4th bold, this 4th bold, I came into a list of items that I wanted to take care of. And that was basically a mindset behavior, because I have set my goals for 2017. And with that being, my production goals for 2017 are 40 transactions with a GCI of $295,000, all right? And please note, this is going to be hanging on my wall. And as you can see, it says you can help to get me there by supporting me. And I'm reaching that out to my agents in the office here at Keller Williams at the West Monmouth office here in Central New Jersey. And I'm also broadcasting it out to every and all agents out there in social media land. Okay? So that's a big mindset that I have written down. And also the letter that I wrote to Diana Kokosa, that she's gonna review and send back to me just about a year from now. It's stated in it that I will have surpassed 40 transactions with a GCI of $295,000. I will have hired a transaction coordinator. I would have hired a MAPS coach. I would have taken my trip to California. I would have purchased a home, and I would have purchased a car, And I would also be having a monthly consistent income paycheck through real estate with Keller Williams. That is what I am looking to accomplish for 2017. What I did great this past week, besides graduating from Bold, I writing up a contract with my one buyer over this past weekend. Also, I received a phone call from an appointment with my sphere of influence that bought from me over 4 years ago, and where the family is getting ready to sell the family house, and they are prepared to list with me at the end of this month, December. So of the 3 appointments that I went on just a month ago, two will be turned into listings, and I'm following up with the other one this coming week, and that will be my 3rd listing, because I know she is motivated to sell, and that she will be listing with Dan Sermon of Keller Williams Realty out of the West Monmouth office. And also, I am having a closing on my one listing in Sayreville, and also my other listing in Manchester, New Jersey, will be closing next week. So I am looking forward to this great month. What needs improvement? What needs improvement is to, sometimes I got to get my mind back on track. It seems, like as soon as Thanksgiving rolls around, that the holidays begin, you sort of digress away from your daily goals. So I've got to get back on track starting this week. Back to my lead generation. I sort of got away from it last week, but hey, I had every reason to get away from lead generation because I was coming out of my 4th Bold, finishing up last Tuesday, and like I said before earlier, my mind is just spent. I'm well rested now. Took some time off yesterday. And I think that's my other accountability is in the new year. I'm going to take 1 day off a week. I'm going to make sure I tell my agents, my co-workers around me, those agents, that if you see me here on a particular day, which is supposed to be my day off, I just want you to say, Dan, you're not supposed to be here. Get out of the office today. We'll see you tomorrow. And on that note, that's all I have to say today. I just wanted to get out, that I, completed my 4th Bold. Also registered for my 5th Bold in the coming new year. And also my letter to Diana Kokosa. I wanted to let you all know what I wrote in that letter, and I'm looking forward to getting that letter back and achieving, if not all, at least 70% of those items that I wrote in that letter. Okay, until next Sunday, this is Dan Sermon with Keller Williams Realty out of the West Monmouth office, and hope you have yourself a great week, and I will too.